been everything you thought it'd be?
Yes, I mean, playing with my pops is huge. I mean, having the opportunity to come over here with Coach Lannon and my pops is just big time. I mean, Coach Mead is one of the best in the nation. I mean, best recruiter, one of the best developers with Christian Gonzalez, Kyrie Jackson, and then the list goes on and on. So having an opportunity just to be on the team with him here, it's been huge.
You feel like it's been a little bit tougher with him, kind of maybe coaching you a little bit harder than he would any other player?
I mean, I love it. So, yes, but at the same time, it's been something that's made me who I am. It instilled a good work ethic in me. It instilled discipline. It's something that I'm going to take with me for a lifetime.
Obviously, you've seen the dad side before, but have you seen a different side of Coach Mead as a coach playing for him?
Yes, sir, but at the same time, I've had an opportunity to follow him throughout his coaching career. So while he was doing the Pac-12 and he was going from USC to Washington to Colorado, the list goes on, I had the opportunity to be around him and see how the players interact with him, see how he loves his players, and see the love is tough love and how he treats them is as sons. So, you know, having the opportunity to be coached like that for my own is amazing.
How big do you think that was for you, just in terms of being around that culture and seeing how a college locker room works on a day-to-day basis, and kind of having some of that knowledge coming into your freshman year?
I mean, it was a learning curve for sure. It was something that was different. High school is completely different. It's not as structured, not as organized. But being able to be in a college opportunity and facility, it just provides unlimited resources, unlimited people to talk to and just grow from and learn from. So, you know, being around guys like Bo Nix and Kyrie Jackson, Troy Franklin, being around them on a day-to-day basis, all around me, I've just been picking up on mannerisms and picking up on, you know, what they like to do before we have to check in, after we have to check in, stuff like that. So, you know, it's been a big thing for me.
What do you feel like made you ready to play right away this season as a freshman? Not many guys get to do that opportunity.
I mean, for me, I feel like my situation was kind of different. I had an opportunity to come in and compete with a lot of guys in the secondary. So being able to compete with them time in and time out, it's helped me become a better athlete just as much as a better student of the game. So being around guys like Steve Stevens and Tysheem Johnson, Evan Williams, they helped me grow my knowledge of the game. So that's helped me be able to play and be on the field. And then with a great coach, with Coach Lannon helping me on the special teams aspect, he's been helping me realize that there's a more valuable part to that. There's a more valuable part of special teams that I didn't understand in high school. So it's been something that I've loved and it's helped me become who I am today.
What do you think you improved the most this past year?
Improved the most, I would have to say my mental. I feel like I've grown light years in terms of understanding the game of football and understanding how to play with a team that is good all around and being able to just, you know, produce all together. So it's been huge.
Coach Lanning said that this is one of the most connected teams that he's ever been around. Being a freshman, being part of Dan Lanning's first class here at Oregon, when did you kind of know that this group was going to be special and that you guys were really going to be able to accomplish goals that you kind of set out for?
From day one, really. I mean, being able to have this team in this recruiting class, in the 2023 recruiting class, 2024 recruiting class, it showed me that this team can be special. And once I got up here and seen how connected everybody was and seen how much of a family it was and how welcoming they were, it was something that was just right off bat. I mean, something that just was perfect for us, and we've been taking off with it ever since.
Where do you feel most at home positionally? Because we've seen you play at nickel, we've seen you play at deep safety, you've had to jump into games because of injuries, the Pac-12 title game, you had to jump in a couple of different spots. So where do you feel most at home positionally?
I feel like everywhere. I mean, I feel like that's one of my most valuable traits is my versatility. So, I mean, I've been playing many positions ever since I was playing football. I played running back, receiver, slot. I played a lot of stuff on offense and defense. So having the opportunity to come over here and play star or nickel, corner, safety, it's been amazing because I've been able to learn the game behind it. So instead of just going out there and playing ball, I understand it. So it's been great.
Where you been putting the most time this week in game prep so far?
Safety and nickel. Really, those are my two main ones right now. But yeah, it kind of just depends on the day, really.
You guys statistically had a really good season as a defense, and in the secondary in particular, I think led the league in terms of pass defense. But obviously, in the losses, that's hard. Now you're going up against a great quarterback. What does the secondary have to do better? Or what do the guys? You're one of these young guys coming back. What does this group have to do better to improve on what was the league best to be better next year?
Really just execution. I mean, our coaches do a great job of putting us in the right scenarios, right position to make plays, and we just got to execute. I mean, our corners are coached by, like I said, one of the best cornerbacks coach in the nation. Kyrie Jackson shows that on a day-to-day basis. Dante Manning, Nico Reed, they all show that they can produce and handle their matchups day in and day out. For our young guys like Rod and Solo, it's going to be great for them to have that opportunity to show what they can do because they're special. I mean, our secondary and our corner room specifically, just as much as our safety room, is rare, and not a lot of people have that type of talent in their room. So for us to be able to produce is really just execution.
This is a scheme that's notoriously difficult for first-year guys to pick up. How do you think you've gone about kind of doing that, especially in multiple positions, and kind of just being ready to play anywhere on the field?
I really feel like it's just the day-to-day aspect of just trying to grow and get better. I mean, coming in, not trying to learn too much, and then not trying to overload myself. So being able to take bits and pieces and add it onto the word bank, I like to call it. I like to put it in word banks. It's been helping me.
All right, let's go.
Sir, thank y'all.